What is the best way to remove your valves from your cylinder head on an XR100 or any little mini bike? We're going to take a look. Coming right up. This is my tool of choice here. This is a pretty inexpensive kit you can pick up online, Amazon, eBay, whatever. Comes with these little cylinders with windows that go into this C-clamp setup. Basically what you do is you take one of these ends here and it presses on the center of the valve head. Then these guys go on the valve retainer just like that. Compresses it and you can get the keepers out. Take the valve out. I'll go ahead and rig this up. We'll take a look and we'll remove one of these valves. With our clamp rigged up, let's take a look how this is. We've got this window here where we can access the keepers on the opposite side. We have this pushing on the center of the valve. All we're going to do is turn this handle here. And that is compressing the spring here. And you can see in there it's starting to expose these little keepers. I'll do a bit more and these guys should just fall right out. Not quite falling out, but should be able to get them out. They are conical in shape. They have a little ridge on the inside that grabs on the valve head. Our other keeper came on out, along with our spring retainer. I like to lay these out in the order of operations that they come out / go together. Taking the spring out, bottom side is facing up in this case. Well, look, we can see our stem, our guide. We go ahead and push that valve right on out. Can look inside our port there, intake port, intake valve. We can examine it. This one definitely is due for some service. You can see there's a ring that's formed around here. It's a bit of a concave shape. It's on its way to becoming a pizza cutter. It's a good thing we decided to take this engine apart and replace some parts. In this case, we ended up replacing the cylinder head, but definitely could put new valves in here. Have a machine shop recut the seats, check your guides for guide wear, and then get this stock head running again. Putting everything back together is just the reverse of what we did to take it apart. So you'll take your valve, put that back in with our spring. And now our retainer goes on there. We'll sandwich it, compress it, get the keepers in. Let me get that all set up. I will attempt to do this as the camera is rolling while holding things with one hand. Taking the keeper, putting the conical part, the pointy part down. Hopefully drop it into place like so. And that's what's really nice about these little windows. have the way to get a small flathead screwdriver just to guide this guy into place. And now carefully unthread. And our valve is back in where we found it. What I like to do take a soft mallet, hold the head in your hand, tap a couple times just to verify that everything is seated nicely. Sometimes, and it can be rare, these look like they're seated, but they're not quite seated all the way. You want to do the clamp, you got to put everything together, and ding, one will pop out. So there you have it, valve install removal, XR100 head. Catch you guys next time.